Loner and wannabe comedian Arthur Fleck tries to exist in an ever-harshening Gotham City. Alone, bullied, and disregarded by society, Fleck slowly loses his sanity as he transforms into the criminal mastermind known as the Joker. Right off the bat, it should be noted that this doesn't really feel like a comic book movie. That should be made obvious, but some people really don't look into things. I don't know. That being said, I'm very happy to be watching a comic book based movie on screen that doesn't end with some cheesy forced one-liners, the evident sky portal after a fight with countless faceless baddies. The Joker, or just Joker, takes place in mid-80s Gotham, where everything is just awful. From teenagers beating up people, to bankers beating up people, to people beating up cops, and headlines that read "Kill the Rich" being printed on newspapers. It's just an awful time. Joaquin Phoenix does an amazing job portraying the face-painted chaos machine in one of the best origin movies that should never lead to a sequel. And I know that sounds like a dig, but it's not, I promise. But we'll get to more of that later. First, what I loved. The 2-hour runtime felt perfect, especially in a time where most movies are trying to stretch out to be 3 hours. This one just wrapped it up in 2, and it felt quick, to the point, and good. The setting in the movie felt dingy and dark, and at times I kind of had to strain to really see, to get a grasp on what was actually happening, which played into the theme of the overall movie. Joaquin's a great actor, and it 100% shows up in this movie. Disturbing, skinny, and kind of Heath Ledger-esque. It's one of the standout performances, I believe, of this entire year. At times, he was creeping me out so much I didn't even want to watch it. But I was like, I couldn't look away from it. And De Niro, Zazie Beetz, the mom, whoever that woman was, they were all decent supporting characters. The only one that really stood out was Brett Cullen, who played Thomas Wayne. He's one of the only links actually in the movie that reminds you that this is in the DC universe. There's no super special effects, no supercut action, no heroes, just the beginning to one of the most iconic villains in comic books. There used to be a time when a movie existed in another movie's universe. You could put a small line or a prop or something that would make true fans of the series go, oh, I see what they're doing there. That's like a little Easter egg. Now it's just called fan service. In this movie, while not having too many moments of that, I still feel like they could have done without a few extra scenes. And I can't really touch on some of the beats of the things that I didn't really like. Obviously, I can't go into too much detail because that spoils the movie, and this is a spoiler-free review. But just know that there are things that I hope don't happen later, i.e. in a sequel. I don't want any more out of this universe. I feel like it told a story, it answered some questions, it made some new ones that we can discuss about, but they don't need to be answered. But reading the room and looking at the climate of IPs in 2019, plus with the quick success of this movie's already had, get ready for this franchise to probably be milked like a cow. That being said, I don't want that mini little rant to take it all away from my absolute admiration for this film. I kept my expectations pretty low, and it paid off in a major way. I'm giving The Joker a 9.3 out of 10. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the movie. If you'd like, I'm going to probably do a little podcast thing, maybe on the live stream this Wednesday, just going over like some of the things. I'll probably do it at the end of the show. That way, if anybody's watching that hasn't seen the movie yet, they can leave. And if anybody that has seen the movie wants to jump in and comment along, people won't have to be worried about getting spoilers. I really think you should go see this movie. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, but I hope this is something that DC can continue. Not necessarily in this particular story, but maybe doing offshoot stories like this, a little bit darker and grittier. I know they can't continue to make them rated R, but hopefully they can put as much effort and find directors that can address these characters as well as Todd Phillips did. But I'm not sure because DC's been pretty much a disappointment, and this has not been marked by DC technically. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you in the next review.